In the late 1880s, Milford was experiencing growth and popularity like never before, and several new hotels were constructed, including the Hotel Faucher, the Terwilliger House, and the Center Square Hotel. The Terwilliger House was run by Amanda Terwilliger, and the Center Square Hotel was run by her sister, Louise Fry. Both sisters successfully ran the businesses until the late 1930s, when Louise became ill and put the Center Square Hotel up for sale. And both were purchased by Bob Phillips, who combined the buildings into the Tom Quick Inn. No one is quite sure why Bob named the business after the first Caucasian settler in the area and one of the most colorful and controversial local characters of the 19th century. But the inn has no connection to Tom Quick other than the name.
So the history of the Tom Quick, it actually was two separate buildings that were constructed in the late 1880s. It was Center Square Hotel and the Terwilliger House, which was a restaurant. They were two of the most popular buildings in town, and it wasn't until the 1940s that a man named Bob Phillips purchased both properties and then combined them into one and named it the Tom Quick Inn. Not entirely sure why they named it the Tom Quick Inn, but Tom Quick certainly has some history with Milford, Pennsylvania. I believe Tom Quick was the first Caucasian settler in the area. And so the history runs pretty deep with the town itself. As to why he named it the Tom Quick, couldn't find any history on that.
Bob successfully ran the business until 1975, when it was sold to Richard and Pam Lufty, who ran it as an inn, restaurant, and sports bar until 2004. In 2004, the Tom Quick Inn was purchased by an investment banker who leased the building for various ventures. For several years, the building was vacant and started to deteriorate until it was purchased in 2020 by the Milford Hospitality Group, who purchased the building to be able to preserve it for the community.
It wasn't condemned, but it was heading in a direction in which, one of the most prominent buildings in town was on a path towards being condemned if it wasn't maintained properly. So, it was one of those things that did Tom Quick make sense from a business perspective to buy and renovate? Not necessarily, but if you're from the town, you don't want to see a building like this go into despair. So where it was to where it is today, I would say is more of a passion project and respect for the town than it is a business project.
The Tom Quick Inn has several spaces to accommodate many types of events, from family events to corporate retreats. There's even a speakeasy with a separate entrance and a nightclub in the basement.
We also have the signature room, which holds up to 200 people, and that's large events. Interestingly enough, we also have a speakeasy that you enter from another entrance in the rear of the building. There's a red light, just like the old speakeasies, and you walk in and there's literally history from floor to ceiling. It's called the Varsity Room Speakeasy. On the back, you'll even see we have some things from back during Prohibition times. I believe there's even a prescription for alcohol that doctors would prescribe. We have an original one that's posted up in the back of that bar. It's craft cocktails. It's just like you would get in the early 1930s. You go back there and you'll see that the mixologist is using some of the older ingredients. So when you walk in there, you can smell it. It's like a feast of the senses. It's the way it's lit, the way that it smells, and he's even cooking up your drink, so to say, with a flamethrower and some different pieces of wood on a cedar block.
So I make, let's call it a daiquiri for starters. So I'll take a daiquiri with just rum, fresh lime juice, and sugar. I'll pour that over whole milk. It's going to curdle, which is normal. I'm going to take that, pour it into a cheesecloth or a coffee filter into a chinois. I'm going to drain that for 20 hours perhaps. What's going to happen is it's a triple filtration. So it's filtered through the whey that separates during the curdling process. Okay. Then it's going to go through the coffee filter and the chinois. What is left is crystal clear liquid that has this just sublime silky mouthfeel to it. that tastes like a daiquiri that looks like a glass of water. This is like molecular mixology dating back to the 1700s, which is freaking cool to me. So that makes me really geek out and get excited about it.
They do serve food. They have their own separate menu there. It's a little bit more geared towards that style of the Varsity Room, which is a little bit of an older type of taste that goes along with the mixology.
The Milford Hospitality Group continues to improve all of its properties by adding more amenities and experiences for their guests, and the Tom Quick Inn is no exception.
The downstairs is a work in progress. It's still not determined what that's going to be. It was a nightclub at one point in time. It has the qualifications to be retrofitted as a bowling alley. We're not sure if we're going to go in that direction, but that's one to keep your eyes peeled for, because that's a project for 2024.
The Tom Quick Inn has always been a place where people have visited for fine dining and comfort food. There are several additions to the menu to accommodate health concerns and vegan options.
Food at the Tom Quick Inn is more of like an American type of food with an Italian flair is the direction that we're going to be going into. So we're talking a little bit larger portions than you would get at some of the other venues like the Hotel Faux Cher. But also it has always been a place that people directed themselves toward for upscale dining. So we're staying in line with that. In terms of the cocktails, you can expect a little bit of more of a craft cocktail type of crowd here. Oysters and martinis types of crowd. And that kind of goes with the whole decor. It's classic, it's upscale, and that speaks to what the Tom Quick is. As we're rolling out our new menu, one of the things that we are taking into account is we have more and more people asking for vegan options. So we're making sure that we're adding specific options that are vegan and then making some other ones vegan available, meaning so you could substitute to become a vegan dish that would normally be. And that's one of the things that we're doing to move in that direction, to be a little more health conscious for those who need it. And we have all different types of rooms. So we have 12 rooms in total, and they go anywhere from 200 square feet all the way up to almost 450 square feet. The rooms have all been renovated. They're beautiful. And it's not breaking the bank for people that are just kind of experiencing Milford for the first time. It also has the restaurant aspect of it as well. So they know they kind of have everything they need under one roof. We have the front porch, which a lot of people come out and enjoy. You can see Broad Street here, which is really Main Street of Milford. And we have a dozen dining tables outside, which are also heated. Big draw is the foliage in the fall here. So you can come out here, enjoy the foliage, enjoy all the different colors.
The inn is close to many trails and is only 10 minutes from the Delaware River. Visiting the Pocono Mountains during any season is a unique experience, from summer activities like hiking, biking, and canoeing to winter experiences like nearby ski slopes and cross-country skiing. The Delaware Water Gap National Park is only minutes away from Milford and is one of the nation's most pristine parks.
In terms of amenities, we're beginning our service of guided tours. We also have a trolley that we just got registered, and we're going to be taking people throughout town, showing them the history of Milford, and they no longer have to do that on their own. We'll be guiding that for them.
In addition to the great outdoors, Milford hosts festivals every year, including several music festivals, a Readers and Writers Festival, the Black Bear Film Festival, as well as many other events. The Milford Theater also brings music events, plays, dance, and films to Milford in its newly renovated theater.
Back in the day, it was one of those places where people would go to the Tom Quick. It would be almost like a dinner and a movie type of place. And we see that coming back around, where people come into town for something, whether it be a show, whether it be one of the festivals, and they'll dine at the Tom Quick first, they'll enjoy themselves here, and then they'll go to wherever they're looking to enjoy afterwards.
Swing by the Tom Quick for a drink, dinner, or to check out the Speakeasy. For more information and hours of operation, visit tomquickinmilford.com. Or, for more information on the Milford Hospitality Group, go to milfordhospitalitygroup.com. milfordhospitality.com and check out all of their unique properties. We'll see you in Milford.
The Sullivan Catskill Summer. So unexpected. Zip through trees. Later, try your luck at the tables. Splash around, towel off. Then dive into our nightlife. Check into a hot hotel. Cool off with our spirits, wine, cider, and beer. Shop in a quaint village and indulge in inventive farm-to-table fare. The Sullivan Catskill Summer. So unexpected. SullivanCatskills.com.
For the largest selection of first-quality remnant carpeting for every room in your home, choose Mike's Walk-In Carpet, the only remnant stocking dealer in Wayne County with high-quality carpet purchased directly from the manufacturer. With over 40 years' experience, you'll get professional service every time. Don't settle for lesser quality carpeting from the big box stores. Choose the best, remnants or special order from Mike's Walk-In Carpet on Route 590, Hawley.
Hi, I'm Lorraine Collins, President of Davis R. Chant Realtors.
And I'm Abby Pittenger-Claus, Vice President of Davis R. Chant Realtors.
Chant has been serving the Lake Wallenpaupack region for over 58 years, and we are proud to say we sell more homes by volume than any other real estate company in Northeast Pennsylvania. We are coming off our strongest year in the Lake Region real estate market, selling over $430 million in sales volume.
We work with sellers to put together a thoughtful but aggressive marketing plan tailored to each home individually. Each of our property listings gets a virtual tour and is professionally photographed, giving the prospective buyer the best first impression. The Lake Wallenpaupack area is an attractive place to live because of its low taxes, great school districts, and beautiful scenery. Our team of agents here at Davis R. Chant Realtors has extensive knowledge in the local real estate market. We have experience with everyone from first-time home buyers to experienced investors. Chant uses a variety of print media, billboards, open houses, and national real estate websites to promote properties and reach potential buyers.
Here at Chant, we know that working together and providing channels of communication and feedback is important for the best outcome when selling your home. If you are ready to relocate, upgrade, downsize, or know anyone who's considering the Lake Region area, please stop by one of our Chant offices or call us at 570-226-4518 or visit us online at chantre.com.
Rail trail is a movement where all these abandoned rail beds in our area that used to carry anthracite coal are now finished and abandoned. A national movement occurred whereby people are turning these old rail beds into linear parks. Our mission is to restore the historic pathways in northeastern Pennsylvania for all to enjoy.
I find so many wonderful experiences every time I go out there. It truly is a trail for four seasons.
I'm a runner and found that it's just a phenomenal area to go out and train.
The footing is awesome. It's a lot easier on your legs than running on the asphalt, so we generally come over here for our Saturday, Sunday long runs.
It's really a very nice, rural, unpaved, but maintained trail.
There are so many people with different interests. You could bike, walk, jog, snowmobile, cross-country ski.
It's a great place for families to go on the trail. We often see mothers running with babies in baby carriages and families out having picnics, enjoying the views.
The trail is free and open to the public. It's open from dawn to dusk. It is our membership base that has helped us to raise funds to match grants.
It started from an idea, started from a group of passionate people. It truly is the purest form of what a grassroots organization is all about.
One of the big fundraiser events for us is the annual half marathon.
So people have never done a race before. It's a super race to come out and try.
We try to keep the history of the railbed alive.
You start to realize all the old railroad structures, all the old abutments. It takes you back to a different era, and it makes you appreciate what past generations experienced when there was an active railroad.
The D&H Trail is the Delaware and Hudson Railroad.
One of our most popular events is our Secrets of the D&H, where we start to tell the history of our trail. A lot of other nonprofits use our trail to raise funds for their own organizations.
Feel very safe out there, great places to stop along the way.
Many of our events start and end at our office in Uniondale, which is a perfect place because in our office we share the space with Cable's Deli. Our trail runs very close to the town of Forest City, which we are working with now to be our trail town.
Roba Family Farms is the perfect place to spend a family day out. With so much to see and do, it's an excellent spot to play, shop, and learn together.
Dad started this back in 1986 with Christmas trees. In 1992, started pumpkins, and now we're left with about a half acre of Christmas trees, and the remaining 50 acres is all pumpkin patch. We do have about a little over 30 attractions here on the farm. We have live shows every Saturday and Sunday. There's 4 different shows going on throughout the day, so there's plenty to do and see. We do pig races here. We have the Marvelous Mutts. They do a dog show 3 times a day. We have a stage where we have magicians and one-man Wild West shows. New last year and is gaining popularity is our candy cannon. We try to add something every year for our guests.
Animals are everywhere, and Roba's gives you a chance to get close. From the sheep and goats in the petting zoo to the fish and ducks in the pond. Everywhere you look, something exciting is happening. The Marvelous Mutts Dog Show features rescue pets at their best, performing tricks and running the course for adoring fans.
You're doing awesome! Keep it up! He is flying! Yeah! Woo!
There are plenty of things to do for the little ones, too.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Cow go.
Cow go who?
No. Cow goes moo.
There are even activities that build teamwork and promote cooperation. the end of the day, nothing beats a nice, warm campfire.
Bring the gang out for a day of fall family fun. Come out to Carousel Dairy Bar Cafe and Old Fashioned Fun Park in Beach Lake. The kids will love getting lost in the corn maze, pumpkin picking, wandering through the sunflower field, and eating delicious ice cream. How about a spin on the go-karts? Or bumper boats? Play a round of mini golf. And when weather permits, take a ride down their 2 water slides. After you've worked up an appetite, stop in the cafe for a snack or order something from their extensive menu. And don't forget to take home some delicious homemade apple cider donuts and pie. Come and celebrate the fall season at the best family fun destination in the area. Carousel Dairy Bar Cafe and Old Fashioned Fun Park in Beach Lake.
The Sterling Business and Technology Park is currently divided into 23 lots ranging in size from 3 to 30 acres. Each lot in the park is KOZ certified for companies that qualify. The Sterling Business and Technology Park is perfectly located just off Exit 17 on Interstate 84 in northeastern Pennsylvania, just under 2 hours from New York City. If you would like to explore locating your business at Sterling Business and Technology Park, visit sterlingbusinesspark.com.
Looking for a memorable day out on beautiful Lake Wallenpaupack? Wallenpaupack Boat Tours and Rentals offers guests 4 fabulous ways to enjoy the lake. 1. Take a breathtaking hour-long cruise with a tour guide detailing the area and history of the region. 2. You be captain for the day by renting a pontoon boat for a few hours, a half day, or a full day. 3. Rent 1 or more of their kayaks for a relaxing afternoon on the lake. Or 4. Have a blast on one of their stand-up paddle boards. Lake Wallenpaupack Boat Tours and Rentals has everything you need for a great day on the water. Reserve your tickets online at wallenpaupackboattour.com or in person at the expanded East Shore Gift Shop, where you can purchase your favorite lake souvenirs. Wallenpaupack Boat Tours and Rentals at 2487 Route 6 in Hawley, across from the lake.
Living in the Pocono and Catskill Mountains offers unlimited opportunities for discovery. There are hundreds of places to explore that very few people realize are out there and open to the public. Lake Superior State Park in Sullivan County, New York is one of these places. Nestled in the Catskill Mountains of rural Sullivan County, this pristine lake offers visitors things to do during all 4 seasons. In the summer months, you can safely swim under the watchful eye of lifeguards, sun on the manicured sand beach, or walk the trails throughout the park. This park is rarely crowded, and kids from local camps enjoy day trips to the park during the summer season. The park was established sometime in 1977 or 1978, when the state of New York bought the property from a local family who farmed the property for several decades. The park became a part of the Palisades Interstate Park Commission, which was a joint effort between New York and New Jersey, formed in 1900 to preserve the natural, historic, and cultural resources of the Interstate Palisades area, and to provide public access for recreational and educational uses. And Sullivan County, seeing the opportunity to develop a much-needed public resource, stepped in to manage the park under a license from the Palisades Park Commission. Sullivan County developed a beach area and a roped-off swim area complete with lifeguard chairs. Along with the beach area, there are bathrooms, changing areas with showers, pavilions, and a visitor center that also rents paddle boats for people interested in exploring Lake Superior. Visitors can bring their own boats and launch from the lake shore or the boat launch. Electric-powered motors are permitted, but gas-powered motors are not allowed on the lake. Paddling on Lake Superior offers a relaxing experience as well as a great way to get some exercise. Fishing is permitted with a valid New York State DEC fishing license. The park also features volleyball courts, picnic areas with grills, pavilions that can be rented and reserved, and a developing trail system. The beach is staffed by lifeguards from the last week of June until Labor Day, from 9 a.m. until 7 p.m. on weekends, and from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. on weekdays. The park is open every day of the year, from dawn until dusk, for all other recreational activities. There is a $5 per person fee for a day pass, but children under 3 years of age, senior citizens, and veterans are free under many of the park's programs. Sullivan County residents can purchase a season pass for $15. There's also another section of the park referred to as the Dam Picnic Area that has picnic tables, grills, and restrooms for public use. This area is located just down the road from the main park entrance and can be accessed by walking trail or car. The park has abundant wildlife, pristine natural areas, and lots of acreage to explore. Lake Superior State Park is open year-round and in the fall allows bow hunting for white-tailed deer, bear, and turkey in designated areas of its 1,409-acre property with a New York State DEC hunting license. Dogs are allowed in the park, but must be on a leash. During the winter, cross-country skiing, snowshoeing, ice fishing, and sleigh riding are permitted in the park. On our visit to the park, we were impressed by how well the staff maintained the park and its facilities. Lifeguards arrived early in the morning to scrub and clean the grills, rake the beach, and to check the grounds and equipment to make sure it was clean and safe for the visitors arriving that day. The park staff is friendly and professional. Although overnight camping is not permitted at Lake Superior State Park, there are several nearby campgrounds to pitch a tent, park an RV, or set up a trailer while you explore the Catskill Mountains. There's plenty to see near Lake Superior State Park, including the site of Woodstock and the Woodstock Museum, the Bethel Woods Performing Arts Center, or explore the Craft Beverage Trail, featuring beer, cider, spirits, and wines, all handcrafted locally. For all of the great events, attractions, restaurants, and places to see around Lake Superior State Park, go to SullivanCatskills.com. Lake Superior is a great place to bring friends or family and explore during any season. To find out more about Lake Superior State Park, visit SullivanCatskills.com or SullivanNY.us. The park is located at 342 Dr. Duggan Road in Bethel, New York, and is only 20 minutes from the Delaware River. This episode is brought to you in part by the Sullivan Catskills Visitors Association. Tune in to Wally Life every Monday at 9 p.m. on Blue Ridge Communications Channel 13 for the latest in life around Lake Wallenpaupack.